Imagine waking up tomorrow and gravity is weaker. Not gone. Not moon gravity. Just 1% weaker. At first, nothing looks wrong. You step out of bed. Your feet still touch the floor. Objects don't float away. But your body feels different. You weigh 1% less. A 70-kilogram person suddenly weighs about 69.3. You jump and you stay in the air just a little longer. Drop a phone and it hits the ground just a fraction slower. So far, it feels harmless. But gravity is not just about weight. It is the invisible glue that holds everything together. Every building, every bridge, every mountain was designed assuming gravity would never change. Even a 1% difference alters how forces move through structures, how stress spreads through materials, how energy transfers when things collide. Nothing collapses instantly. That's the scary part. The danger isn't sudden. It's subtle. And the first thing to respond to this change is not humans. It's water.
Gravity doesn't just keep us grounded. It keeps the oceans where they belong. Earth's oceans are not sitting in bowls. They are wrapped around the planet, held down by gravity. Weaken gravity by 1% and water begins to redistribute. Not by splashing, not by waves, but slowly, globally. Sea levels rise not because of melting ice, but because water spreads outward more easily. Low-lying coastlines feel it first, then river deltas. Then island chains, tides also change. The moon's pull doesn't weaken, but Earth's grip does. That means higher high tides, lower low tides, stronger tidal currents. Marine ecosystems built on precise tidal rhythms start to destabilize. Coral reefs struggle. Coastal breeding grounds shift. Food chains wobble. No dramatic tsunami, no Hollywood flood. Just a quiet rearrangement of the planet's most powerful force, water. But water is heavy, and Earth is still strong enough to hold it. Air is another story. Gravity is the only reason Earth still has an atmosphere. Right now, billions of tons of gas are trying to escape into space. They don't because gravity holds them down. With gravity weakened by just 1%, the atmosphere expands. The air doesn't disappear overnight, instead the upper layers grow thinner, and hotter and more likely to escape. Light gases leave first. Over decades and centuries, oxygen slowly thins, water vapor escapes more easily, protection from radiation weakens. This isn't science fiction. It's exactly what happened to Mars. Mars didn't lose its atmosphere in an explosion, it lost it slowly. As gravity failed to hold on, Earth wouldn't suffocate tomorrow. But over long timescales, the planet becomes harsher. More radiation reaches the surface. Weather patterns grow unstable. Life becomes harder to sustain. Earth doesn't lose its air like a popped balloon. It leaks it like a slow, silent wound. And yet, even this is not the biggest danger. The real problem lies far beyond Earth. Earth survives because it is locked in a delicate gravitational dance. The sun pulls Earth inward. Earth's forward motion keeps it from falling in. That balance is gravity. Reduce gravity by 1% and that balance shifts. Earth doesn't fly away. It doesn't fall into the sun. Instead, its orbit subtly changes. It becomes slightly wider, slightly less stable. Over time, seasons grow more extreme, climate cycles stretch and distort, ice ages deepen, or heat waves intensify. A tiny change, multiplied over millions of orbits, reshapes the planet. Planetary systems don't fail loudly. They drift. And once drifting begins, chaos slowly follows. But this raises a deeper question. If 1% causes this much instability, why is gravity so perfectly balanced to begin with? Gravity is not just strong or weak. It is precise. If gravity were slightly stronger, stars would burn faster, galaxies would collapse inward. Life would have no time to evolve. If gravity were slightly weaker, stars would never form, planets would fail to hold together. Chemistry would never stabilize, the universe exists in a narrow window. 1% outside that window, and complexity disappears. Life doesn't just need energy, it needs stability. Stable stars, stable planets, stable laws of physics. Gravity works so quietly that we forget it's there. But the moment it changes, everything begins to unravel. The universe is not held together by force. It is held together by balance and gravity. is the thread that keeps reality intact.